I mean, I would hope so.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Yeah, like my thing was I've read comics and shit. I ain't never seen this man Venom make so many jokes before in my life. Like,
here's the first carry for Austin Eckler.
Yeah, they made him wait. Yeah, they made him wait.
Past the 30 to the 32. This running game so important for them.
Oh yeah, and chocolate. Like,
lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100.
I had him eating chicken heads and shit.
Their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 10 more there and another first down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great
they already said he's on for 3 more movies.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Oh, they didn't let me go get that.
Down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I don't care what game it is. Everyone's always looking for an early advantage, an early break, and they almost had one there. That should have been an interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
And offensively lucky to have that one back. Eluding the pressure right. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one, as it's good from 56 yards out. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit.
Bro, that boy Draymond will not shoot the ball. I mean, but it's a crime, like how wide open he is. No, he used to shoot.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Good yardage there for the Colts, 18 and a first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh my God!
And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about
that deflection.
Here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was
that hit everything, like, but
not enough time. They hit
our actual receiver's hand.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. The toss here completed to Pittman.
Oh!
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis.
Yeah, I got to talk about. I pressed the button lightly by accident.
From the 36 now, 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Ah!
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down, even though he's still in the pocket. He had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Oh, no.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. Blankenship's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Yeah, nothing but threes. So are we in your bathroom or something?
And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset.
Oh, my
It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game.
Devin Booker got hurt.
What it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first. Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Thank you.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And this one will be brought back to the 22. So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal.
Yeah, so they didn't have to pay him more if possible. Hey, yo, I just saw the play that you talking about. Yeah, this one had a point blank, like, floater or something.
Here's Hines. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is now 10-3.
Yeah.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So that's
that shit came up on my timeline too, and everybody was smiling.
Get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Yeah, it's Chris Rock didn't know where he was when they put the camera on him.
Herbert now. And that's going to be incomplete.
Swade the remix god.
To hold on to that one. It's second down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
Huh? Yo. Look at this.
20 at the 18. A minimal gain as we tick down.
And he was going to get up.
Remaining in the opening quarter.
And we see another pitch and catch.
Yeah, this game is wild.
This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack
for
as
free.
a lot of receivers.
Or not for free, but
because their ability to make people.
Nowhere to go for Herbert. He's going to go down.
No. December 22nd.
Coming in to drop it for
December
a loss
22nd.
of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Here's Sam Martin now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
Oh, why did I? Bruh, I got
this one will be
confused.
touchdown inside the 40-yard line.
Nah. Well, the thing is, I'm hearing not about the movie, but King Richard's the Serena and Venus story.
The Colts come to the
And this man
line ready to
Draymond
start
missed
their
the
next
layup.
drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
Yeah.
Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points,
But
it's a whole lot better
nah.
view
So what I'm hearing
than
is
when you're
that
trying
like
to figure out how to fix
their
things.
father like left their mother. Or sorry. What is it? It's. Oh no, not left. Sorry. The father left like his other kids and then met their mom and then had them. I'm like, damn. And so people are like, man, we're not glorifying this. Yeah, I think it's like 5 or something like that.
Fake here on first down. Flushed out right. Oh, Pascal able to haul that one in.
No. So he had a whole basically had a whole family and then left the family and then had them.
And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks. to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing the colleges deliver to the NFL.
And the Colts are going to have a
my mom wanted to
take this inside the 10 to the 8.
my mom.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it? 3 plays, 3 first downs.
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
They'll run here with Taylor. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
At the Chargers' 10-yard line.
He'll look to throw. This to Hines on the drop-off. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. They'll set up a throw. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Mo Alley Cox. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Now Blankenship on for the PAT.
Isn't what's it called? Isn't John Berthall in there?
It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3.
Tony Goldwyn, man, from Scandal. Yeah, he played president. Yeah, Tony Goldwyn.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard
Okay.
line.
They did pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Charger drive about to get going. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's
well, I mean, besides that one that I got the pick on, but he got hit on that. But it wasn't open, I'll tell you that.
It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Steps away to his left. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley Cox, the tight end. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Damn!
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Finding some room at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
First down, Indianapolis.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. They're going to look to throw. A good throw here, finding Pascal. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
It's a nice completion and a little bit of run after catch as well.
Oh, the little zig route.
But it is so tough.
Yeah, that's why I always
because they
audible
run it
that,
at
because I'm
varying
like,
speeds. Because the key
I
is
don't
to create
understand that route.
hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs,
well, I've
he's
been
getting
trying
past
to
the point of attack, and guess what he's doing?
truck
Forcing the
more.
secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's caught left side by Mo Alley Cox. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Oh yeah, it's crazy how fast Chubb is.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right.
Ooh.
4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause.
I was trying to
On the
swerve.
training table too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. He'll look to throw. This is caught.
God.
Touchdown, Colts. Michael Pittman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Makes the score Colts 24. Chargers 3.
Now the Chargers
own every
will
play?
use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Rodrigo Blankenship to kick off for Indianapolis.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
I've been running.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Get him.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going as they'll take over with just under a minute left to play.
Oh, he caught that?
Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Oh, who's?
One
Oh,
play
that's
has
bro.
him
That's
to the
Justin Houston.
37 here for 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Escaping the pressure right.
I'd have
Right side.
or what's it
And it's
called? You know, I had to
incomplete.
fill some
Took a
holes
shot, couldn't connect.
after
Certainly no lack of
the remote play
aggressiveness
free
here.
agency.
They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, their first 2 drives only yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball downfield and try and gain some points that way. Unfortunately, incomplete.
This to Jarwin. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Jason Myers on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And Myers able to knock it through, and that will do it for this first half. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. Second half.
Bro, nothing will ever come close to that man X added that dude that was in Hawaii. I'm like, yo, that man's schedule was crazy.
The Colts come to the line.
I don't even think I got a chance to play him because he didn't even last the season.
Lead, CD. What do you expect from him in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Oh, I was going to run that.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. That ball caught by Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads.
Jonathan Taylor.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Colts come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Chargers 6.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
That boy lied.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches.
I was like, yo, this shit not going to work.
All their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach
I think it's
coming in
5.
and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there.
Is it 6?
Time, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Eluding the pressure right.
No, sir. You had to make a decision.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Sir.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long.
58, boys, 58. 58, Mike. Bend it.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for L.A. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there. CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
Oh!
And his throw's going to be incomplete. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just
crazy. I went on a
cruise,
a family cruise, just like 2017, 16, 17, something like that. And my cousin was listening to Moneybag Yo. This is before he blew up and everything. And he's like, man, hey, nah, man, listen to him. I was like, man, I was like, Moneybag Yo. I was like, the name threw me off.
They set up to throw.
And I was like, nah, I'm not listening to him. And then, sure enough, he actually blew up. I was like, oh, shit.
Takes it inside the 40. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allowed the conversion.
Nah, he cool. He cool. Yeah, he cool.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. On the counter, it's Taylor. And some space here. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 39 yards. And the Colts have got it on cruise control. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Chargers 6. Rodrigo Blankenship.
You've done enough.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
You've done enough.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Charger drive about to get going. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
That's into the hands of Eckler. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll run for it with Eckler, and I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the draw is Taylor, and not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost
Ty Dolla
yardage.
$ign, because he's singing the girls and he's saying bad things and they like it. He evil.
Watch tight, tight is right. Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
Looking to throw. The toss here completed to Pittman. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. Touchdown.
1 picks and 3 firsts.
A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Colts get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
3 firsts.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that will extend this big lead.
Like 20, something like that. Like 23, 24. Nah, he's, no. I think he's 22.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking.
No. After year 23, I think. Yeah, my bad. I'm thinking about like actual real life.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
From the 24, Herbert.
Oh.
It's complete to Williams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A Charger first there as Herbert finds Williams. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Get you some breakfast and go back to sleep. That's what I do, especially on the holidays when you got half days.
Herbert to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is incomplete.
I get off at 12. I'm like, just give me some lunch.
The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Flushed out right. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first.
You ain't doing nothing today. Mike's 49. Mike's 49. 65. 65.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it.
49. 49.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
I'll take the sack. I'll take the sack.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Joey Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
The Colts on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. Buying time to his left.
That was ugly.
At the line and intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the
No, I'm talking about what I did.
Here at their own
Oh, thank you.
line.
I'll take that.
So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no.
I'll tell you.
Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
47-yard attempt.
Yep.
Blankenship's kick is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's
what is that in the background? What is that?
Further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Come on, Cam Johnson.
The Charger drive about to get going. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Herbert now. Got it open.
Oh,
it's Michael Gallup. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
It's our time, guys. It's our time.
From the 50, here's Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run.
Oh, wow.
Deep over the middle.
That's what I get for running cover 2.
It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Trent.
The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return.
That's what I'm saying.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Oh, could you not ruin future things, please?
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Amsterdam.
Second down, another run with Taylor. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. That's complete to Slayton. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now.
Huh? Oh,
after the pickup
man,
of 5, here's second and 5.
Leaving the party.
And they will take a knee here.
I don't know who you're talking to. Not your cousin. I'm not your cousin. Hell no.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
It was a silent focus.
Rodrigo Blankenship for the Colts field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.